Hey guys, welcome back for another RC update video. We have some really cool products that arrived this week. Some restock on some really popular Dualsky batteries and chargers and accessories. The brand new Spectrum Smart Charger and the brand new 22 5.0 in the Dirt Clay and the Spec Racer version. So let's get into it and show you what we've got. A brand new release and line from Spectrum is going to be the Spectrum Smart Chargers and the Smart Batteries as well. This is a fantastic DC charger and a really portable option for you to charge out in the field and to not really need to carry much else to do so. How this charger works is it has an input side plug where you would plug I guess like a charging battery into. The voltage is quite wide, so you're looking between 7 and 32 volts input. So you have a huge option with what voltage LiPo you want to plug into that to power this charger. So it gives you a lot of scope there. And then on the output side, you've got your battery charging plug and a balance port. So you'll be plugging your, let's say it's a 2300 3S for your aircraft. You're plugging that into the output side, your balance lead in, going through the menu, selecting your charge rate and going ahead and charging. So a really nice DC charging option for portable charging at the field without having to carry a car battery or obviously have an AC power point to plug the charger into. A neat thing with this, the plug that's on this is an IC3. So that is compatible with the eFlight EC3s, obviously, as well as IC3 plugs. What we have from Dualsky is a charge adapter. Now what this adapts to is EC3 to XT60. So XT60 is super common, just like EC3 is. Unfortunately, the two don't work together. So how this is going to work is you're going to plug in the adapter side to the output side of the charger, and then you're going to have a plug for XT60 leads as well. So this opens up the scope for types of battery you can charge with this charger even further. Obviously, if you're using the IC3 plug with the smart features, you're not going to get those features purely because you have an XT60 plugged in, but you are going to give yourself more option to charge all of your batteries. If you do use XT60s, no need to change your batteries to use this charger. Dualsky is a product line that we've carried for a very long time. Now they make some fantastically high quality products at really affordable prices. Their battery line is one of the stalwarts of our lineup. So they make batteries from the Eco line, which is the white case batteries, which are a lower C rating generally speaking, all the way up to 70C high discharge batteries. They do everything from the affordable end all the way up to the high end really expensive battery packs. The three batteries we've chosen to take a look at today are probably, in my opinion, three of the most popular packs or size of pack that we sell. So firstly is the 1300 3-cell. This is super popular in the smaller foam park flyer space. There's a lot of aircraft that take this exact size pack. This particular one is an Eco S line, so it is a lower C rating battery, super affordable, and the performance is really good as well. So with the C rating, you just need to select a C rated battery that's going to suit your application. So just because they're lower C rating doesn't mean that they are like not as good or not going to perform as well. It is purely horses for courses. So if you have a low draw application, let's say a glider or like a trainer, they wouldn't require a high C rated battery. Therefore something in the Eco line is going to work really good and perform excellent. In the same token, if you're going to put an Eco line battery into, let's say, a pylon racer or a 3D aircraft where it's taking a lot of stress on the battery, they're not going to do the job. So that's when you need to move to something out of maybe the HED line, which is Dualsky's high energy discharge. They're a 50C battery, so much higher C rating, much higher performance envelope, and perfect for those high draw situations. So like I said before, if you have a pylon racer, 3D helicopter, 3D aircraft, the HED line of batteries, the black case, is going to be right up your alley. And the last battery we're going to look at is quite possibly the most popular battery that we deal in. It is a 2200 3-cell. So both of these are actually 2200 3-cell. This is the Eco line, this is the HED line. But the 2200 3-cell Eco is super popular. It is the standard battery for a majority of the 1 to 1.2 meter park flyers we do from eFlight. And it is a fantastic battery for that application. It is only a 20C pack, but like I've mentioned earlier, as long as you're picking the correct C rating for the application, it'll work perfectly. Now, a neat thing with all the Dualsky batteries we have here today is they have an inbuilt voltage meter in the end. There is a power button there, you can check that. It has a voltage gauge to tell you how much percentage of charge they actually have in them, so there's no need to buy like a buzzer alarm to check them via the balance lead. you can do that via the voltage meter. And again, just like we showed you with the Spectrum Smart Charger, we do have the adapter lead here. Now all of these are XT60 plugs. So this adapter lead is going to be fantastic if you have an E-flite aircraft or something with an EC3. This adapter plugs straight onto the XT60 battery connector, gives you an EC3 output that'll plug straight into all of the E-flite aircraft. And the last thing we're going to show you is the charge lead. Now obviously to get a battery like this hooked up to a charger, you're going to need to have a charge lead. Dualsky do a multi-charge lead. This is just some 4mm banana plugs to plug straight into the charger, but on the other end, it gives you a multitude of connector options. We've got Tamiya EC3, the classic Dean's plug, XT60s, the JR plug, and even some more unique odd style plugs. We've got JST in here as well. Even have a Traxxas plug on there as well. So they've covered almost all the possible plugs that you could want on a charge lead. This means that you buy one charge lead, you're able to charge almost every battery that's out there really from the single charge lead. So there's no need to have 10 or 12 charge leads really. What you get on here is a lot of connector options. A brand new release from TLR is the new 10-scale two-wheel drive, the 22 5.0. Now we've just received this week two of the versions, so the DC, which is dirt clay, and the SR, which is the stock racer version. Both of these are dirt clay cars, so made for indoor-outdoor dirt and clay. The SR is for stock racing, and the DC is for modified. You can also use it for stock racing as well, but the SR gives you a couple of different parts that is like aimed towards the stock side of things. So you have composite outdrives, you have a direct drive slipper system. So the DC comes with an actual slipper clutch, which is all new, but the SR does not, so it's direct drive. Trying to get the most power out of the stock setup that they can and put it to the ground. So both of these cars have had a pretty severe revamp from the 4.0 version. Almost completely new. There's a lot of things that have been changed. So it's completely new G3 shock absorbers, completely new chassis, a completely new front steering assembly. So what's going to translate into is a more competitive car, one that should really be the leader in the 10-scale field. It has been out for a little bit in the US, and we've seen some of the top drivers from TLR have some fantastic results at their first few races with the 22 5.0. There actually is another car to this. It's called the AC, which is the Astro Carpet version. That one is about a month away. So there will be an option, a specific option for those of you that do race on carpet or AstroTurf and want to have a car that's designed and geared out of the box to work on that surface as best as it can. So that will be coming soon, but for now we have the dirt clay versions. What we've also grabbed is some of the option parts that came in with these cars. Some are bling, some are for tuning. So we have a few brass options like an electronics mounting plate to mount your ESC and receiver to. This actually screws to the chassis, so if you want to do maintenance on the car, simply just remove the two screws for the mounting plate and you can take your electronics out, which makes it a lot easier than having to pry it off the chassis that's double-sided taped down. Titanium turnbuckle set, again, lightning weight, a really good part that stock racers might want to take advantage of, as well as modified racers to get the actual car weight down and as low as it can be, plenty strong as well. Some more brass tuning options. The 22 5.0 actually has brass battery weights. These have a little tang on each side which kind of hold or clasp to the battery, and in the new battery mounting system in the 22 5.0 it's a cradle with like a rubber O-ring that goes across, so there's no more strap, so it's nice and quick to get the battery in and out. The battery weight set though will hold itself to the battery, and you've got 3 different weights in there, so you can tune the battery weight to suit the track. Some more weights, so some brass weights for under the gearbox, again for tuning track to track. So all of the brass options really give you the ability to put weight where you want to put weight and to suit the track that you're running on. Last but not least, some bling parts, so some carbon fiber wing washers. Again, bit of a decrease in weight, but really cool looking part. And the front shock tower in carbon. This actually also comes with the titanium shock standoffs as well, so actually get pretty good value in that. A bling part as well as some weight saving in both the tower and the standoffs. Really excited about the 5.0s. Been waiting a while for these to come through. We did get a limited number, so getting them while stocks last for our first shipment, but go check it out on the website. Thanks for joining us again this week, guys, for another RC update. We've had some really cool product rock up. Super excited about the 22 5.0s, new Spectrum Smart Charger, some great option parts for the 22s, and then a restock of our favourite Dualsky battery options. So if you're interested in any of these items that we've covered today, please check our website. We'll put a link in the description below. You you can go take a look. There is actually a lot more batteries from Dualsky that we have received. We picked a few to show you today, but there is many more. So go take a look at their line of batteries. Jump on, take a look at the 22 5.0s. There's also some videos of them in use there as well. So some really cool stuff. Like always, if you can like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, keep up to date with what we're doing. We'll catch you next time. I'm Andrew from Model Flight.